What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I guess this clear up eventually. There we go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Toucha the Poet, out here, Punta Cana Veterans Care International at the Las Flores Wellness Center. I'm here on a veterans trip where we get medical care for our rated disabilities and just a break. So this is the end of day one, so I'm gonna give you a rundown on how things went, what the initial day was like, things that we got going on, and throw a little footage out there so that you can see what I was seeing on the way from the airport to this boutique hotel. This is a boutique hotel. It has 20 rooms. So they include 2 meals throughout the day, activities, medical appointments, and all kinds of things. So I'll get all into that in the upcoming videos, but I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown of the day. So again, my day started out nutty. Flight was good for the most part until we got about 40-50 minutes from Punta Cana. Hit a little turbulence that was a little unsettling for me. As I get up in age, I am less tolerant of turbulence. I promise you, I can't stand it. But that's here nor there. There was a slight medical emergency on the plane where somebody had to get escorted off, so that took a little while for us to get off the plane. So other than that, we get to the hotel and we're doing our check-ins and just hanging around, chopping it up, or whatever the case may be. So we take our passports, credit cards, because they put a hold on, But anyway, so not only was I pissed that I left my credit cards at home, when the young lady at the desk went to swipe my card, it didn't work. And I was like, wait a minute, like, come on. It's bad enough that I left my credit cards at home and I couldn't get cash, but I overcame that because they took tap to pay. And look, let me tell you something. American Express is trash. Just straight trash. I'm over American Express. But anyway, that's for another story. So we get here. So I'm calling the bank for the card that I use, and they're telling me, oh, it's something that they inputted wrong, blah blah blah. Just have them swipe it again. And I'm like, all right, I'm having them swipe it again. And I'm sitting here just like, yo, what the hell? So after about 20-30 minutes, she swipes it again. Everything's good. So sitting around, just meeting everybody, talking, and just getting to know each other. And then we have a orientation where they give us the rundown about what's going on. They give us our schedule for our appointments and all of that stuff. Then after the during the orientation, we have a little it's sort of like a meet and greet type of thing. So they give us this sheet of paper and we have to partner up. Well, they give us a sheet of paper and there's 3 prompts on the screen. We pick one of the prompts, we pair up with somebody. Well, first we answer the prompts. And then while we're doing that, they said we're going to partner up with somebody that we don't know already, exchange our papers, and they're going to read what we wrote, we're going to read what they wrote. So we did that. And then there was another prompt where they went around. The prompt was asking pretty much how can somebody support you, and so we went around the room and gave our way how somebody could support us if we're feeling overwhelmed. So we pretty much went around and did that. That was cool. At first I didn't know what to write. I really didn't know what to write, so I really had to think, because like a lot of the vets here, it's like no one has ever been asked that question like directly. So that was a cool exercise. And it was a great reflection on what can someone do to help you if you are overwhelmed. Ask yourself that. And if you want to share it in the comments below, because I'll be curious to know what can someone do to support you when you're overwhelmed with life or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that was that. And then we did a little meditation exercise for like a couple of minutes, and that was cool. And then we had dinner. Dinner was fabulous. Fabulous. When I tell you fabulous, it was fabulous. We had some like chicken. We had some vegetables. We had chicken. Then we had potatoes and carrots. There's a salad. Then there was some pork with peppers, pork and peppers. There was a beef stroganoff. So that was that meal. Fabulous meal. Look, when I say the meal was fabulous, it was fabulous. I went back to seconds. They had some fresh pressed watermelon juice. Oh man, delicious. I swear, when you consume food, beverages, and fruits and stuff like that is not processed, I swear, there is something to be said about eating unprocessed foods. There's something to be said for that. But anyway, so I'm just going to give a rundown of the agenda for today. I tell you what was going on, what went on today, and give a rundown of the agenda for tomorrow. And again, like I said, so they have, for whatever is in your disability breakdown, they give you appointments for that. So, everybody has different, whatever disabilities or whatever in their breakdown letter. So that's going to be catered strictly to you, which is cool. So tomorrow, we have a nice little agenda. Of course, there's meditation, there's breakfast, the appointments, then there's lunch, then more appointments throughout the day. Then we're going to the grocery store, then dinner out on the economy, and then karaoke. Sweet. I can dig it. So I'll definitely give you a rundown on that tomorrow and let you know how that went. Of course, I won't give any, extra details. I'll just give you a rundown on how the day went and what to expect. So veterans out there, definitely encourage you to come out here. This is a real thing. It's cool. It's a nice environment. They are very accommodating, I'll say. So definitely, if you can get out here. But so my appointments, I have one at 9. It's general medicine. And at 10 o'clock, I got physical therapy. Then at 11:15, the chiropractor, and then at 2 o'clock, therapeutic massage. So that's going to be my day for tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, the weather's great weather. I've met some great people. Man, I think the biggest takeaway that I can give you from day one is that it's overwhelming, but it's a comfortable overwhelming, meaning that it's not too much. You go into it not knowing what to expect, but the result of it, the net result of it, is overly positive. Like I said, I've met great people so far, and everybody has a story. Everybody has a story, and you will find that a lot of people that are here have a similar story to yours. I've found that with several people, so it's very welcoming and very encouraging to know that what you've been through, someone else has been through, and you can definitely talk to other people and get something from other people that could give you clarity give you a little insight, give you a little confidence and the ability to understand that you're not the only one going through something, and that whatever you went through could be beneficial to someone else in their journey in healing and getting through something. So that was day one. So definitely stay tuned for the next days after this. And again, if my start to my day was crazy, then I know the rest of this trip is going to be great. As long as my house is fine, I'm fine. And that is my biggest concern, is that. But outside of that, I am not going to allow anything back home to stress me. Nothing. I don't care what it is. Like, this is the moment for me to definitely relax, chill out, and just, take a break. But anyway, that's all I have for you for right now. I will definitely catch you in the next one. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay locked in. And I'm signing out from Punta Cana, Las Flores Wellness Center, Veterans Care International. Yo, so far, I have no complaints. So I'll chat with y'all later. Peace.